The elderly have a much higher risk of severe disease and dying from COVID-19. We need to do everything we can to protect the elderly in our midst during this pandemic. Hi, I'm Dr. Chan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is the 8th of April, 29 days since WHO declared COVID-19 a global pandemic. As a medical doctor, I am very concerned about the elderly during this pandemic. And I just want to do my part to protect the seniors in our midst by making this video. If you have elderly parents or relatives, or you yourself are in the high risk 60s, 70s or older age groups, please stay with me, listen to my appeal, watch this video for the next few minutes. When there's ongoing community transmission of the virus, I want to appeal to the elderly to stay home, not go out. I want to appeal to the people who live in the same house as them to also stay home for them, and to the children, relatives and friends who are not living with them to stay away from them. My first appeal is to people with elderly parents or relatives. Regardless of whether your city or country is currently imposing a full lockdown, movement restriction or having a circuit breaker, so long as there is clear ongoing community transmission of the virus, there are three things I hope you would do. First, please get your elderly parents or relatives to stay home. Do whatever you need to do. Educate them, encourage them, charm them, bribe them, whatever. Just convince them to stay home. If you need some help, I recently did a video in the rojak of Mandarin, Cantonese, Teochew and Hokkien, appealing to the Chinese-speaking elderly to stay home. The video link is above. Try getting them to watch that. Hopefully, it will be of some help. Secondly, if despite your best efforts and the elderly at home still insist on getting out of the house in the midst of community transmission of the virus, please at least convince them to wear masks. Whenever they go out of the house, whatever mask you can get hold of, any kind of face mask is better than no mask. Make sure they don't leave home without masking up. But at the same time, it is important to remind them that even when they are wearing masks, they must still practice safe distancing, keep away from crowds, keep at least 1 to 2 meters apart from other people, and practice personal hygiene, especially not touching their faces with unwashed hands when out of the house. Thirdly, you stay home. Yes, you stay home too. If you have elderly parents or relatives living with you, please stay home for them, so as to minimize the risk of unknowingly, inadvertently bringing home the virus and spreading to them. The elderly have much higher risk of severe disease and dying from COVID-19. So please try your best to get them to stay home, and also please stay home for them. My second appeal is to people who have elderly parents or relatives but are not living with them. My appeal is simply this: if you are not staying with them, please stay away from them. Lastly, I would like to appeal directly to the elderly. If you belong to this high-risk age group, for your own health and safety, I would like to appeal to you to stay home. Don't go out. Especially when there's ongoing community transmission. Don't go to the markets. Don't go to the supermarkets. Don't go to the grocery stores. Don't join any queues. The queues at the supermarkets, markets, wet markets, or food stores. Don't join any queues. Whatever you need to buy, learn to order them online, or get your children to get them for you. Just stay home. Don't go out. If you are planning to get ingredients to cook for your children, your grandchildren, just remember, your children and grandchildren can live without your cooking for now. They love you more than your food. I know it is not easy, staying home all the time, but these are not normal times. We are in the middle of a global pandemic. There is currently no vaccine or effective treatment for this virus. And our best, and thankfully, very effective defense against this COVID-19 coronavirus is safe distancing, social distancing. This virus is relentless in its spread and can cause severe complications and even death. And the elderly are especially at risk. So if you belong to this high-risk age group, as a medical doctor, I want to appeal to you, stay home, don't go out. In summary, to protect the elderly from the coronavirus during this pandemic, you are living with elderly folks, please stay home for them. If you have elderly parents or relatives but you are not living with them, please stay away from them. And lastly, if you belong to the high-risk age groups, please just stay home. But if you really must go out, please wear a mask. This is all I have today. I hope you have found this useful. If you want to be updated when I have new videos, do subscribe to my channel by pressing the red button and notification bell below. Stay safe, everyone. Have a blessed day.